What's up, Facebook? Okay. Don't shoot me. Don't unfriend me. I wanted to share with you. I know I've talked politics on my Facebook page before, and I've had opinions about Donald Trump. But I want to tell you, I wanted to talk really quick today about why Donald Trump is the absolute best president at this time in American history. Do not, don't shoot me, don't unfriend me. Really, I want to tell you why Donald Trump is the absolute best president at this point in time. Um, I just love what's going on politically. I really do. We see so many things that a lot of us haven't seen in our lifetime. We've been exposed to so much that we haven't been exposed to in our lifetime. And there has not been a time that there has not been a time in the last 50 years that we've seen so much divisiveness. There hasn't been a time since probably the 1950s where we've seen so much open racism. We haven't seen this. This is all of this stuff that we see right now is wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. And let me tell you why. Because there is nothing new under the sun. There is nothing that's going on right now that has not been happening over the last 50 years since Dwight D. Eisenhower and Richard Nixon and all of these other presidents that were openly racist. It was, which president was that right before Kennedy or after Kennedy? He said, if you can take the lowest white man and show him that he's better than the best colored man, he won't even notice that you're picking his pocket. He said, in fact, if you give him somebody to look down on, he'll give you everything that he has. That's basically what he said, right? There has not been a time in history in the last 50 years that we've seen so much divisiveness openly. Now, none of this stuff has changed. It has just been swept under the rug. So the only thing that Donald Trump is doing, the reason why he is the best person at this very right time is because he is showing you his hands. He's giving you the playbook. He is saying, hey, here's what's really going on. This is how we really feel, because they've always felt this way. They've always done things. They've said one thing, and then they've acted contrary to that. Even, Bill Clinton that was in office. There were things that he said that were for the people, especially people of color, but there were laws that he put in place that were contrary to what he actually said. And so Donald Trump is just saying all of the things that they say behind the scenes, but he's telling you what it is. So the reason why he is the absolute best president at this very time, y'all, is because if y'all don't wake the hell up right now, not now, but right now, if you don't wake the hell up because you see what's going on, then we deserve everything that we're getting. This should be the year or the years or over the last 3 years when he was in office that we see an awakening. Right now, people, it is time to wake the hell up. And if you don't wake up, if you don't do it, then it's nobody's fault but yours. Now is a time to be self-reliant. Stop depending on the government, because the government is designed to keep you down and dependent upon them. The welfare system, all of these things that are given to us, they are designed to keep you in poverty. They're designed to keep you poor. Take all that stuff away and let's start to build our own communities. Let's start to rely on ourselves. Do you remember when there was more unity in the community? Because Donald Trump is the president, is the great divider. But the time that there was the most unity in the communities was when we saw blatant racism. You know why? Because people had to depend on one another. So we need more people that are depending on one another rather than the government so that we can go much further. So Donald Trump is absolutely the right person to show us, to wake us up. It needs to be a great awakening, y'all. The scales have to fall off of our eyes, and we got to see what's really going on so that we can make a difference. The only way that we are going to change things in the communities is if we change them ourselves. We can't look to no saviors. We can't look to nobody to come save us, because guess what? Ain't nobody coming to save us. Ain't nobody coming to do nothing for us. So Donald Trump, if he is not a wake-up call to people, especially Black and brown people, if he is not a wake-up call to us, then I don't know what the hell you need in order to slap you upside the face. But he is the perfect person to wake us the hell up, to say, listen, we need to be reliant on each other. And we need to have unity amongst all of the community. And I'm talking about black, white, red, green, yellow, purple. Everybody needs to come together for the greater good of humanity. But as long as we are depending on the government to do it, it's never going to happen. Racism, all of these things that we see right now is not new news, y'all. It's been going on. It's just been covered up so that you can't see it, so that you can't understand what's going on, to keep you dependent on them. This is the time for you to get undependent and get independent and start being self-reliant. So if you don't know, Shelley said, know your enemy. I'd rather know my enemy than not know the enemy that I have. So I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're a Republican. It don't even matter, because they all fools and nobody has your best interest. A wise man told me not too long ago, he said, everybody is your friend until their political aspirations exceed your friendship. So I've had friends in politics that I thought were my friends until their political aspirations exceeded anything that established our friendship. It ain't about you, boo. It's about them. It's about keeping the wealthy wealthy. Guess who's paying most of the taxes? You know who's paying the most of the taxes? Wealthy people aren't paying the taxes. They pay the minimum taxes that are allowed by law, which is a lot of times $800 a year. And what you are paying, the poor and the middle class are paying the most in taxes. This system is designed to keep the rich richer and the poor poor. And if you don't know or understand that, you will never know and understand that. Donald Trump is the right person at this time to teach you to stop being dependent on the government and start being self-reliant. I want to tell you today. So I just want to let you know, you guys, listen, this is a beautiful thing. 2019 is the year of the awakening. Black people have been in this country for 400 years as of 2019. We came over here in 1619. 400 years is the year of the awakening. And if you don't wake up, you will never wake up. And this is the perfect time, and he is the perfect person to wake your ass up. I'm Constance Carter.